What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Loaded Potatoes. A little different today. If you're listening, you're like, why is Evelyn not introducing?
Doing the introduction?
Yeah, why is she not doing introduction? Well, I'm doing it. You're a camera guy, the producer, because
you're more than that.
These two are very important people. They're very special.
Oh, baby Jesus.
Okay. The best.
The best, some might say.
Let me introduce the recent winners of the 2026 James Beard Best Chef Texas. Evelyn Garcia and Henry Lu. Guys.
You have to do the clap.
The clap? Okay, I'll add the clap. We got clap in the back. We got clap.
Add the clap.
Pause. All right, so congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
Today was be special. Let's talk about your journey from becoming a chef to now being James Beard Award winners.
Oh,
how do you feel? Talk to us. Tell us about.
I was born in 1989.
Let's start from the beginning. When God created.
What was that show? How my dad met my mom, or what was that show called?
How I
Met
Your Mother.
Yeah.
Oh my, you're so funny.
Arranged marriage.
Two chefs got arranged together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
No. I mean, for me, I've been cooking since I can possibly remember. And I was very fortunate that I always knew that I wanted to cook and that I wanted to be in the kitchen some way or another. So that I was, I'm very grateful that was my path. I graduated high school. I was like, this is what I want to do. It was more of convincing my parents because they owned a restaurant during high school and they're like, why the hell do you want to do this? But then eventually they saw how passionate I really was. And they're like, if you want to go 100%, you have our support. So then I went to the Culinary Institute of America, did the 4-year program. And then I worked in New York for about,
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, but that was with school. So maybe 6 to 7 years. And then that's where I met Henry. We were just line cooks. We met working.
Oh, you were a sous chef then?
I was a sous chef and he was a line cook.
You're like
a junior sous.
A junior sous is really
a glorified
line cook.
An underpaid line cook.
Underpaid line cook. Just a better title.
Yeah. So we met there, and I mean, for us, I think it was just clicked. I thought he was freaking hilarious. I'm pretty sure he was talking shit day one, on his stage.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
And I'm like, this guy's hilarious. And it was funny because he came in and we were looking to hire someone, but then that day specifically, the wok cook didn't show up. So I'm like, okay, I'm not just testing you out. I actually need you in the line because we're short-staffed. And I was like,
do you know how to work a wok?
And really, I was just 50-50 shot. He's Asian, so...
Yeah, of course.
I was like, come on.
It's in his genes.
Right. And he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, all right. And I mean, wok, it was a very hard station because it was
it was not
everything...
Okay.
It was not okay. We still have our notebooks and you see the sketch. It was literally you would build everything on the wok as they got fired. So there was nothing preset. It's literally, okay, remember all these 10 ingredients, they must go in this one dish. Remember this other 5 ingredients, this go on this dish. For day one, that's a lot to try to absorb.
Yeah.
But that was really fun. I mean, he did it, and then I'm like, hey, he did his best. I'm like, hey, you're down. If you want the job, you got it. You started today. So you're staying to closing. I'm just kidding.
I think
so then I was like, I'm pretty sure you helped us close.
Yeah, I was like, I think it did close.
So if you want the job, you already started the job.
Yeah, I was
you just can't leave anymore.
That's what a New York stage was. You open the restaurant with the line cooks and you close the restaurant with.
Yeah, it was,
you didn't do these. Yeah, you didn't do these 4-hour things that we do here now.
Now we're
yeah, I just want to get in the kitchen, cook, and then leave.
Yeah, and then leave.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're not getting paid for it too.
Exactly.
So. Yeah.
Legal stuff. Nowadays. So yeah, I mean that's where we met, and then that was actually, and Henry was just that was the only year we actually worked together, and then we were just really good friends ever since, and we just stayed up in touch with each other. We moved at different restaurants. We always made time to hang out and have dinner, and we have a lot of friends in common too. So it was just always staying in the loop with what we were doing.
Yeah.
And then in 2016 is when I decided to move back to Houston. He was the first person that came visit it down a few months after I moved. And I was already doing pop-ups. I came here with a mission. I was like, I'm going to come back. I staged at a couple restaurants like Underbelly, Ox Heart, Las Brisas out in Brenham. And then I was just like, no, you know what? I really don't want to work for anybody else. I ready to start something because I knew it was going to take some time. It wasn't just going to be a switch. And I'm like, okay, I have my own project now. I knew it was going to take some build up, and I was just moving back to Houston. I mean, I left at 17. No one knows who the hell I am.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted to start something as soon as I can because it was going to take time. And pop-ups were a thing. I was doing them in New York actually with like Dinner Lab and then hosting my own pop-ups. But in New York, it's just so expensive. You're literally doing it because you are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because you'll walk out of there with like negative.
Oh, God.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, I worked so hard. And mind you, working like a 70, 80 hour week as a sous chef. So it was literally like a passion project. So coming here, seeing that there was like a food truck scene, there's farmers markets, it was all pretty like, it was there, but it wasn't like as booming as it is now.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, let me get in there, literally
Opportunity
cold
was
knocking.
there.
Yeah, cold knocking doors, just being like, hi, I'm Evelyn. I moved here from New York and I've been cooking this food and I would really like an opportunity. Like literally what I did.
Yeah.
And that's what started the pop-ups. And again, every time I was doing moves with anything, I was reach out to Henry. I'm like, what do you think about this? I'm like, I always just thought really highly of him. And I think he's one of the best chefs. So any idea I would have, I would always like, hey, what do you think? Or like, I'm designing something. I'm like, hey, how does this look? You know? And I always reach out to him because opinion always mattered to me. So, COVID time was really when it kind of more like dawned on Henry. He's like, what is he going to do next? Because New York was just a different place with COVID happening.
And Henry, we were still in New York in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2020.
I mean, we would visit all the time and saw
Right.
every project that I worked on, from like Decatur to pop-ups to Politan Row, which was the last collab dinner we did. And then that weekend, the world shut down. Which I have that menu in the restroom, by the way. I have it. I found it. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I framed it. It's in our restroom. At
Oh,
Politan
if you
Row.
want to look at the menu,
Experience.
I know, it's in the
come to
restroom.
June and
Yeah,
go
I
to the
know.
Please
restaurant.
Just don't steal it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't steal it. Just look at
Please
it.
don't steal
Look
it.
at it. Don't steal it.
Take a picture.
You see how scarred we
Yeah,
are?
we're scarred.
My
yeah.
journey, actually kind of very similar to yours. My parents own restaurants. I've worked in it since I was a little kid. I mean, that was my after-school program. With full
Like, where's your
menus.
kid?
Yeah.
Working.
Yeah,
Taking orders.
yeah, like would like do my homework on the like tables, fill like the fried noodles in the bags, or like the egg rolls or wrap egg rolls and stuff like that. Pick up phone calls, get yelled at by customers, and I'm like,
At a very young age.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
I'm
wonder
like,
why we're like not phased anymore.
Yeah, I know.
7. I
I'm
don't
literally
know what
like,
General
you're-
Tso chicken you want.
Yes, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're a grown ass man. I was like, I am 9 years old, man. I was like, why?
trying to take your order.
Yeah, I was
Number
like,
one,
why
number
are you
two,
yelling
come on.
at me? Went to art school. I told myself like I don't want to do this. You know, like this restaurant world, like it scarred me.
At 9.
Yeah, at 9 years old.
So I don't want to cook anymore.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to do it.
It's hard. I mean,
Yeah.
people don't realize like it's satisfying, but it's hard. I saw how hard my parents worked, and they owned that restaurant for almost 25 years or so. Like,
Wow.
it's a long time to operate, you know, an American fast food Chinese restaurant. Pursued an education in the arts and passion. You know, went to college, and something just really like clicked for me. I was like, I don't know. I just kept thinking about like, you're expected to know what you want to do at such
That's
a
so
young
young,
age,
yeah.
you know? And I think that's why a lot of people have struggles now trying to figure out what they want to do. They're like at 18 years old, what do you
gotta
do
have
for the
your
rest
shit
of your
together,
life?
yeah.
And I discovered that more when I was in college. And after I graduated, I decided to go back to, decided to go to culinary school back in New York City. Went to culinary school and then just worked my ass off. That's where I met Evelyn. Like she said, we only worked together for that 1 year. We stayed connected throughout the years. She loves everything, like my opinion, but I also like just value her friendship and everything she has to say too. You know, I was so happy to help her with anything that she needed help with. You know, especially every single one of your bios. I think I wrote.
He literally wrote my first bio.
Wow.
I'm like, they're asking me for a bio.
I'm like,
what do I do?
I got
was like, you know my life more than I do.
Yeah.
Can you write me a bio?
Well, I got like,
No, you right.
yeah. Fun fact: I got a degree in art history, so the art of bullshitting is just like. I was like, I got you, girl.
I know how to do this.
Yeah, I was like, I got you.
So much finesse.
Yeah, and then just worked. I was like, and worked and grinded for years in New York City. She left me. I felt like that was like a security.
left me.
I know. I say, she left me, and I felt like that was like a security blanket, just like leaving me. And so she says like, oh, going back to. I was the first one to visit her, but I was just like, no, I need to see you. Like, it was like a comforting thing knowing that, like, you know, these people, like, I mean, it was one of the first jobs I had when I met her. So I think that's where the security, blanket thing for me came in, where I was just like, even though we didn't have to work together, I knew she was at least nearby.
Yeah.
We really made it a time. Like we would hang out all the time. Like we'd go dinners and like, you know, as cooks, you're trying to get out there. We're making any money, barely any money, but we're trying to go out to dinner and have all, I mean, we're also in New York. We're trying to have all the cool experiences. So we always made time for that.
Yeah.
And we always try to do it together.
Yeah, worked in New York City for a long time as a line cook, then a sous chef. And then I got an opportunity to open up these restaurants for these guys in Brooklyn. I did that up until COVID, January 2020, when my contract was up. Decided not to renew because I wanted to take some time off. And then obviously the world shut down.
And then the world was like, you're taking some time off.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you have to.
Not the plan, not the time
Yeah,
off
he was
you
going to be
wanted.
traveling the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to travel. I was just gonna travel and cook. I know a lot of people everywhere. Came down to Houston. Like
That
we
was the
said
first
earlier.
stop.
Yeah, and then everything else, like as the time went on, I just had to cancel.
Yeah.
And cancel all my plans. Planned on going to Asia again and just stay over there for a while and just like. Because especially like in New York, like I never took any time off while I was working, so I would just like grind for 2 years straight, 7 days a week, 24 hours, and then I would just take, you know,
Chunks
3
off,
months off, 6 months off. You know, I was like, I'm pretty secure in my ability and like who I work for, where I was just like, I will always have a job when I come back. You know, it might not be at this restaurant, but it could be at a different restaurant. So that was never an issue. But then the world shut down, and then fast forward, we were talking a lot. And she was talking about her business and the day that she had to shut down and start selling things, package everything, you know. And I was like, and my experience of it was a little different because I handed off the restaurant to someone else already. And so it was just like, I really like got off easy, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have to work during that when the world was just like a mess.
Everything to go, package everything, figure all this out,
You know, do the takeout thing, and like I offered my assistant to a lot of people, and they're just like, no, like we're good. And I was like, well,
everybody's just like, I can't afford anybody. We don't know when we're opening back up.
Yeah, and I was willing to work for free too. I was like, and that wasn't an issue. So there was just me and my dogs, just hanging out in our like 2x2 apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly, it wasn't. What was happening in the world was horrible, but what was happening in the apartment wasn't that bad for me because I did need that like
that
quiet
break,
time. Yeah. But then the world was just shutting down and just going crazy around us. So then we started talking more. And
we would like we would like Zoom, and then I would have Zooms with like other friends in New York because we're all like just in lockdown, right? So we're like, it became more of a thing like, okay, now we're making an effort to reach out to each other more than before because we're all like locked up.
Yeah.
I know I played more video games than I ever have in such a long time.
Oh yeah. Spent 500 hours playing Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, you're so ridiculous.
Pokemon, man.
I'm like, not even that much time. It got me into games, so.
Yeah.
And then a year into it, so we're going towards 2021 now, and she said, and then Houston started to open up again.
I'm like, did we really close though?
Yeah, I know.
For like a little bit.
I mean, shut down rodeo.
Yeah, I did shut down rodeo. That's when you know it was real.
I was like, that's serious. She said she was going out to Marfa to do a residency, like a short residency, and I go, okay, I booked my flight.
I know, I was like, oh. Okay.
I'm on the way.
At this point, I mean,
he's like, just
a year's what I wanted to give myself, and literally the year to the day, I was getting stir crazy. I was like, okay, now I need to like, my body is like fine again. I was like, I need to do something.
Yeah.
Came down here, and we were
to Marfa or here.
Here, yeah. I was like, and I was just helping her out. I was like, just seeing what she was doing, being
I was
her.
doing markets and pop-ups and
Yeah, so every day, I was like, just doing the
had
markets
something.
and pop-ups. Went out to Marfa and everything.
we did the residency, super fun.
Yeah. Getting into, and now at this point, like, I've been unofficially living in Houston for almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
he bought a one-way, mind you.
Yeah, I bought a one.
He was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
You
was
just
like,
left
And then
your
he was just like-
apartment in
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then was just hanging out.
yeah.
yeah, left my dog. I
Great.
left my dogs.
Thankfully, I have a big old house. So I was like, yeah, you can stay here. Here's your room.
And still paying rent in New York too, and it was fine.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah, and they were like,
you basically
Yeah, my
are-
roommate, my still then roommate was just like, what the fuck? When are you coming back?
He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You're like, I don't know.
She was fine with it too. I mean, like now she has a 2-bedroom apartment
Yeah.
with the dogs by herself. I was like,
And the
and I
other
was
house getting paid
yeah, and
half
I was
the
still
rent,
paying rent.
yeah.
I was like, she's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
She worked in the healthcare, so she never stopped working either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Her life was totally normal.
And then we just kept talking about, she kept talking about opening up a restaurant. And
Yeah.
I was like, I love that for you.
Yeah.
Like so much. Like,
Yeah.
I love that for you. I was just like,
That's amazing.
it's a hard business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a shitty business. I was like, nothing about it is
Cute.
cute at all. You know, it's like people see the cute things that happen. You know, I was like the wonderful that happened because that's what every restaurant wants to show you.
Yeah.
I was like, and I say that is because like I grew up in a restaurant, you know, and I saw the struggles, you know, like the fights, you know,
Yeah.
and all the like horrible thing that happens in a restaurant. I was like, and so I asked her, I was like, do you really want to do this? You know, I was like, and I'm all for it if
Yeah.
you're all for it.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I am like, because I'm 0 to 100. Like,
Yeah,
either I'm
yes.
all in or
He
I'm,
really is.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I'll let you know. I'm just no, and walk away.
Yeah.
You know, like I have no issue with that. And I was okay doing it with her because I was just like, I know she's gonna be all in too. You know, I was like, and people always ask us why we work so well together is because we have the same mentality and background and everything, and so it was just like
goals and drive.
yeah,
and-
so like
and
it
we
just
know what it
clicked.
takes.
I was like,
you know.
just our working, even though we only worked together for that 1 year, I was like, our personality just clicks with each other, and we do get angry at each other. You know, I was like,
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'm walking away now.
yeah, you know, and then I poke
Or I
the
just
bear.
stop texting.
Yeah, I was like, and I poked her. Oh yeah, that's key.
And then Henry pokes.
Yeah, I
and
like
then
to
I
poke.
just put the phone on silent.
I know, and I
mean,
keep
that's
going and
healthy,
keep
though.
going, and it's so bad because I keep going and keep going, and then I tire myself out, and then I just stop.
Yeah. I mean, that means you two are real with each other.
Yeah.
You get,
Well,
you
that's-
get angry with
People
other
always ask
people
us
that,
why we
you
work
know,
so well together. I was like, it's honest, brutal,
Yeah.
you know, conversations. I was like, it's not like sugarcoating anything. It's not trying to make the other one feel like
Not
some
putting
type of
them
way.
down or
Yeah, I was like,
anything. Yeah.
Nor will we put ourselves in a situation to cross that line.
Yeah.
If I'm getting heated up, then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna step away or just stop talking, and I'll be like, it's fine. We can come back to it later.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
then we normally come back to it later. I was like, oh, you know what? I didn't even care that much. You can do whatever you want. Or you know what? You're right. That makes sense. It's fine. Let's go with that. Because
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah.
day, we both understand and know that we just want what's best for the business.
Yeah.
And then it's not ego, and it's not, you know, and I want my idea to blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. If my idea is shit, then my idea is shit,
Yeah.
and it's totally fine.
You both just trying to get to the same place.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Sometimes people are different.
So there's the understanding of that, and that makes it easier.
yeah,
And then, yeah, we do like the same stuff. We have the same palette.
for the most part, yes.
For the most
Same-
part. Yeah,
same
for the most
style.
part.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's just like it makes it easy to create and work together, and I think it's that basis of being brutally honest and just having an understanding that you just want what's best for the business.
And it helps that we're not dating.
And then we're not
married.
together, okay? We're
So
not
we get
married.
to go home
we're
to
not.
separate
Answer this
beds.
question
Yeah,
once
I don't
and
see
for
them all the
for
time.
these DMs. Are they a couple?
No.
Can you kiss?
And
I mean, we can, but we're not gonna.
what did I say earlier? I'll tongue you down.
Oh.
No.
We can't cut this, Henry.
No, there's no edits here.
That's clipped.
No. No. Wait, I mean, we're just business partners, really good friends, and we just have a good understanding of what we want for this place and for each other.
Yeah.
And we're like, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to get us there.
Yeah, so I moved down, so I officially moved down here in
After 2 months of hanging
January.
out.
Officially Estonian.
Yeah, and then I ended up
so you're
getting,
doing it?
ended
So
up
you're
getting
gonna
an apartment
move- you're doing
that I did not move into until like 3 months later.
I know. I
So
went to
you
go
just
pick
like
the
paying
chairs.
rent?
He's just like
You know,
throwing out money, apparently.
you want a room in my place? You just give me the
Listen,
money.
I just pay my rent.
Don't
Listen,
live
I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate, and I do count my blessings. Where I was like, I made it in New York. I was just like, I was making good money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, and then
So you could take a year off. You
and
know?
then I
Who
was
could take a
able,
year off?
and I had great clients that pay me very well. You know, and that's the grind in New York. Like I had a full-time job.
But then you have gigs.
Then I had gigs on the side too. You know, I was like, because like I love what I do, and
Yeah.
so it's like my days off. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll
We
cater.
can do some more. Yeah.
Drive me
So
out
you're
to the
really working like
campus.
7 days a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I really work. I work 7 days, 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know, like at the restaurant. I opened like we opened a daytime spot, so then I was there at 6 a.m. Then we had a dinner spot, so I would walk across the street and go there at 5 p.m. And then we had a late night spot, so then I would walk over there to
They were
check
all,
that
like,
place,
right
and they were
there.
all they were
Same
all in
street.
Williamsburg. And then I didn't own it. I was like, but any job or any opportunity I took, I was like, I took it is because I'm all in.
And you treat it as your own.
Yeah, and I got paid well.
Good.
You know, I was like, but it was the grind, you know, I was like, I knew my self-worth at that time. You know, I was like, I knew what I could do, what I'm capable, and how much effort I'm going to put into it, and give them more than what anyone would ever expect. But that's just always how I was. You know, I never counted the no money I was making. We joke about it now, but I never counted like the no money that we were making, like the fucking $80 a day that I was getting paid to be a line cook per diem. That's like totally illegal now.
Yeah, there was day shift. There was day pay
Yeah.
back in the day.
Really?
Yeah,
It didn't
per
matter
diem
how many
pay.
hours
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
you put in, you were only gonna make that much amount of money.
And then when that became illegal, I got put on salary
Of
because
course.
so that I
That's
could
the other
continue
Right.
working as much as I can. That was because I was always the MVP of the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, I never sought out to be. I was just like, I just knew the work that needs to be put in. You know, and I didn't care how long or how much because there is value in what I'm doing, not so much in how much I was getting paid, but there was value in the education and learning and the experience I'm gaining. That every time I took it to my next place, right, then I'm able to ask for more because I know now what I can and cannot do, and then take from there what I can and then move on, and that's the cycle.
And then you just build on them from that.
Yeah.
And also just like understanding, especially as a cook, like it's hard, and we get it. It's hard to like look up and see that you're actually in your mind seeing how this is a path and how you're actually moving somewhere when you're just working and doing all the same stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So like it gets repetitive, but it's you have to have that self understanding of like this is not forever. I'm just here for a certain time. I'm going to try to learn as much as I can, absorb as much as I can, so then I can be better for myself, so then I can become worth more to someone else, right? And then I can go to the next
for
person.
yourself.
And for yourself. Like, then they can pay me more, and then I have more stuff to learn, right? Because at the end of the day, for me, I was a cook, but I knew I wanted my own thing eventually. So really, I'm in it because I want to absorb.
Yeah.
Like, I went from like a bigger restaurant to a smaller, because I was just like, you know what? I need to get closer to the chefs that are doing something that is closer to what I want and understand how they're running that.
See
And-
like the full operation.
yeah. And the smaller you go, you understand it's like you gotta wear 1,000 hats.
Yeah.
The cooking part's the easy part. There's 1,000 moving pieces, and you have to be an understanding of all of them if you want to be able to manage them and run them and know what makes sense for you and what doesn't, you know? And it's, for me, it was just like, okay, get into smaller restaurants. Is the pay shittier? Yeah, but that's what I want, you know?
Yeah.
And those experiences, like being like shoulder to shoulder with the chef and knowing that I'm like opening and closing and I'm going out there and like making the same contacts and connections he has, like that was what I was looking for. And that's the mindset as a cook. If you want to move out of that, then you have to keep up and be like, okay, I know I'm in this hole and I gotta work. Because I mean, you're grinding because it's not only mental, but it's physical work to know that like, okay, this is not forever. I just need to absorb as much as I can. I know we're always like, we got like 10 good years in me, you know?
Every year, I was like, I could do this
It's
for
coming down,
like
just going
10
down
more
the line.
years,
Yeah.
9
more years every year.
7 more years.
Yeah.
No, not every year. Now I'm just like, I can't do this anymore.
10 more years.
Henry's just like, take it away.
Henry's like, you know what? I got this. I'm done.
I know.
No, I mean,
No, and then now, yeah, and like even, you know, I did a whole like pep talk with our cooks actually through text message before we got in today. And I'm like, listen, this is really cool. This is badass. Obviously, something that we've wanted since we opened June. We were like, we're gonna get a James Beard. This is what we're working towards. And we've got the recognition, right? We've gotten the semifinalists and people have been noticing us. And then obviously we're like, we want the medal. Oh, it's just an ego boost. Yes, of course it is. The fuck it's not, you know? I'm like, we're not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's great. But also understand that, like, if you thought we were working hard before, the work starts now. You know, because now we have to not only maintain, thankfully we've gone the time to like figure out what the space needed from us and what it needs to succeed. But now we have to maintain it. Now people are coming in with higher expectations. I'm like, and I told the cooks, I was like, if you thought you were being judged before. Yeah, I'm like, if you thought we were being judged before, they're gonna tear us apart now.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you thought it was hard before, it's a joke. Like, it's about to get harder.
Yeah.
But if you find this fulfilling, it's about to be a hell of a ride, and it's gonna feel great that you're part of this team, that you're seeing this grow. Because and I said it a lot in the interviews we were doing at the James Beard. It was just like, we're fucking babies. I was like, we're children.
we are.
We're babies, and you know, to have gotten to this point, to be able to say that we're Best Chef Texas, it's like, holy crap. Like, it's still sinking in. It's a big old state. I know we were like, yeah, but I'm like, it's a big old state.
Big old state.
It's a big old state. And there's a lot of people grinding. It's not like that no one is, or how do you make it? It's just like, there's so many people working their asses off to try to get a glimpse of what we just experienced this past week, at the beginning of the week. I mean, it's still settling in.
Yeah.
Like, it was so much. Just like, I felt like a deer in a headlight. I was just like, ah.
I was in shock.
Yeah. No,
But you see the video?
you know,
we're like dragging.
we're all
Henry.
watching on TV, right?
Yeah.
Like, what was what did you expect? Like, before they called it, when they were doing the whole reading the names.
mean,
So,
Were you like, maybe not, I don't know.
I think the whole experience is pretty overwhelming.
Yeah. I mean,
know,
you can't be prepared for that.
Yeah, I was like, and I was really happy. We weren't gonna have her come with us, but I was happy our friend Casey, who's done this before, came with us to be our handler. And you
Because we really did need to be handled.
do need someone.
You're just being pulled left
Yeah.
and right, and you're like, can someone just get me
be a little
situated?
buffer for this. I mean, like, you walk into the red carpet, right, and a legitimate red carpet, and then you stand there and you wait your turn. All the press are there. You know, everyone wants to talk to you. You have to go through these like quick little like interviews and like and then they're asking you like 100 different questions and everything, and then you just have to like
And not like dumb
wrap it.
questions, mind you. Well, some were like funny ones, and then some were just like, what would this mean to the city? If I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like, well,
Well,
I'm just hoping
it's
to win.
great.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of like mental, and then of course you're nervous as hell. I mean, I think we were like, I honestly was calm, and then once Casey was just like, all right, guys, we have to be there in 15 minutes. I was just like, and it just like,
here we go. Yeah.
it was just like a nervous like feeling of just like,
I was calm up until the lights start flickering. When it's like last call to come in.
oh my god, really?
That's
no,
why.
I was way before that.
That's when I was like, oh, we're about to like find out.
Find out.
You
Yeah.
know, you go through the whole red carpet thing, and it's just like, wow, you know, like
Just
such
a lot going
out of
on.
body moment. Yeah, people are screaming at you, flashes.
Yeah.
And like all chefs that like we've looked up to, chefs that have been at it for a while, that are now, you know, not only just like celebrity chefs, but like chefs that are still grinding. So you're seeing everyone. You're just like, holy.
People
crap.
that we've been following for years.
Yeah.
Like being in the same
there.
room
Yeah.
is amazing.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So that part is like
Nerve-wracking.
nerve-wracking. What
Yeah.
about the part where they're getting ready?
When they're calling your name.
I mean,
Sarah's about to say this.
Yeah, I literally closed my eyes. They were like, And the nominees are, and I'm literally like,
Yeah. But we've been such an emotional wreck
Closed
from
my
the
eyes.
beginning, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
because first off, like Adrian,
Oh yeah.
was the
the
first
emerging
one.
chef, right? The very first
Yes.
one off the bat, and I
Right
Congrats
off
to
the bat.
Adrian, by the way.
Congrats to Adrian.
Maximo
I know we had him
of
here.
Houston, Texas.
Now we won't be able to book him.
I know. I screamed like a little girl, like screamed.
I'll
for
show you
him.
my video. It's literally me like
Yeah.
this, and I'm like,
Yeah,
and then just like shaking. I was like, "What? Great! I took
Yeah.
no video."
Yeah.
obnoxiously screaming for Adrian. Like
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Like
for
lost
him.
our shit.
Like because we talked to him about his journey and like it's just fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and something
Yeah.
as like, you know, when we were born here, I was like, so something that we just never had to think about.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as
Like just hopping on a flight,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, to something that's like,
like him not being able to hop on a flight,
Is
I was
wild.
like, it's just wild to
Yeah.
me.
It is.
so yeah, so that, I mean, right off the bat, that,
Yeah.
right? And then,
Then our friend, two of our friends.
two of our friends like back to back. And then we see, well, like right before we found out that was going to be Sarah and Chef Eric who were going to be
Eric Williams.
the announcers. So then we're like, okay. And then we saw them walk out. I was like, oh God, baby Jesus,
Yeah.
here we go. Thankfully, they did Best Chef South, which was one of our friends too. So we yelled and screamed some more, already emotional.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then there comes Best Chef Texas. And it was, I literally just closed my eyes and I hold Henry's hand. I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't want to
Yeah.
see. I'm like, just till I hear our names.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And it's loud in
And,
there.
and it is loud.
It's
Yeah.
loud in there.
Like, did they say my name?
That was his
that was my reaction.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there's like a picture of him just like,
This replay, you can find this. You can find the whole
Yeah, so
show
we're-
on
we're
YouTube.
and I'm
holding-
just bawling.
Yeah, we're holding
Yeah.
hands at this point, and then she's like, I hear her saying, Henry, and I'm just like, could they just like, just say
Yeah.
our name?
I bet at that moment it's like loud, but it's also like
That's what I'm
silent in
saying,
your
like,
head.
and
at
so
the same
she's
time.
like dragging me. Like I wasn't a willing
little kid. You
I
see
wasn't.
me, like,
I was
let's
not
go.
a willing participant in this. Like,
Let's go. We're
she's
getting her
dragging-
trophy. Let's
she's
go.
dragging
Get a
me
trophy,
up
come
there,
on.
and I'm still just like in shock. I like, you know, you want it, but you just don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you just
and,
don't know.
and it wasn't
And,
like, and it was like serious manifestation, right? It
Oh
was
my
just
God.
like we're gonna win it.
Manifest, yeah.
Anybody would ask us here, they're like, "So how do you feel?" I'm like, "I have a space where it's going as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm mentally,
Yeah.
I'm prepared, I'm ready, I'm ready."
Yeah, yeah.
But you don't know.
no.
I was like, I'm just gonna go there and I'm gonna be surprised.
They're amazing people. Like,
Yeah.
that
And
was
it's not like, yeah, some flakes or something. It's like all amazing people that are doing great things.
Right.
And like everybody mentioned multiple times to us, it's just like just being in this room
Yeah.
means you won.
something. Yeah.
So
and,
that
yeah, and like you
that
were
alone-
saying, and we were walking up, everyone's cheering, and then
There's
like,
a lot of Houston people in the crowd. mind
I
you. So
hear a lot of
wow.
H-Town. Was that
H-Town,
Is
H-Town.
that who I think it was that said H-Town?
Nick-
Is that Nick?
Nick was like right in
Nick was right in the
front.
front.
I heard someone go H-Town, and I was like, that
Yeah.
sounds like
That sounds like Nick, yeah.
Yeah, Nick and Lisa were right in the front.
Yeah.
So we're just like, and I couldn't, and you get up
I love
there.
the reaction, by the way. You were like, hold on, let me see this.
I know.
This is my name. This is my
I was
name.
like, okay, I just want to make sure. I'm like, I'm still processing.
And Henry's in there, and you're like,
And he's just like-
oh, do you want to talk to? Henry's like,
we
yeah.
turn around, and then I'm just like, okay. I'm like, thank you. And then I look over, and then Henry's still like,
Yeah,
and I was
Henry,
like, well, nothing's gonna come out of his mouth right now. He's still processing.
He's still thinking.
Okay. So it's like, let me see some words.
Yeah, no, it was hard. It was an outer body experience. I went numb
Yeah.
so quickly.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Because now she's dragging me up there, and I'm just like, oh my god, don't trip. I was like, she's so
I
embarrassed.
was
Whatever
like,
you do.
I was like,
I lifted this dress for that reason because I was like, I swear to God, if I eat shit going up these stairs.
Oh no.
Yes, I was
and I
like, that's
told
why
her,
I
I
like
was like, I
cropped it a
will
little bit
walk
shorter.
over you and then grab
Yeah.
that award.
Mr. Frozen.
Man, at least you go viral, man.
Yeah, no, not viral for that. No, thank you.
Well, that's amazing.
It was so nice that was Sarah and
Chef Eric,
yeah.
yeah. It was awesome because we know them and it
Yeah.
was just really sweet to have them.
Sarah being like Houston tied as well.
Yeah. And Chef Eric, I mean, he's the biggest dad, which right before in the lobby, I saw him. Obviously, they don't know,
Yeah.
right? They were finding out when
They're
we're
just
finding
reading
out.
that paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just reading that. And they have like a prompt or whatever. But like seeing him in the lobby, and I'm like, oh my God, Chef, hey, because we had just found out that he was going to be announcing us, or not announcing our category. So I was just like, oh my God, hey, and give him a big old hug. And he's like such a dad. He's just like, hey, just need you to understand that being here, like you've won, you know, medal or not, just whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, but like a medal would be
But
great.
I want
But winning would be better.
But winning would feel so much better.
Yeah.
The party would be better tonight.
Yeah, right. So it was really cool, and I had just seen him before, and yeah, and then just going up there, like I had like bulletin points in my head of things I wanted to touch base on, and then I'm like, let's see what happens. I do not remember what came out, and then coming back, like then you go into this whole tour thing, but then the after party, right, where everybody's there, everyone's just like, oh my god, it was so cool when you step up. I'm like, what did I say?
Yeah, I don't know,
I was
I
like,
think
I don't
rambling.
remember. I don't remember anything. Obviously, later, yeah, everybody sends you the playback, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what I
You
said.
get to realize you go up there, right? And the lights on you. You don't see the audience. It's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
quiet.
really bright.
The acoustics is, I mean, it's a theater. The
And-
acoustic is wonderful.
Yeah.
Because you really
You're just
don't
waiting
hear
for your
the
speech.
audience. Yeah, and then you just hear yourself up there. And then as you're doing it, you just see the countdown. There's a
Yeah.
2-minute big ass clock
like
on
your
the
time's
bottom.
clocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
like,
counting
better
down.
not
So then you're also
freaking
trying to
see.
get
Right.
words out before
Right.
the countdown.
And I mean, they give you 2 minutes, but still, you're just like, it's like you're moving like very slow. Like everything's just slow mo now.
Yeah.
And then so then you just like walk out. We see Gail.
Yeah.
It was the biggest hug.
Yeah.
I'm just bawling at this point uncontrollably.
And Chris Shepard
Chris
and
Shepard was there, and then
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
I like how they're like, the James Beard team's just like, okay, listen to me. So you're gonna follow me, and I'm gonna take you here. You're gonna take this picture, okay?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get you out here, and then we're gonna do this whole thing. I just need you to breathe. And I'm like, you know, I was like,
Hyperventilating.
I'm literally
Yeah.
hyperventilating.
Yeah, what happens in the back, it's very intense and fast.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, all right, we're gonna put you here. You're
Yeah.
gonna take a picture with your medal, smile, wipe your tear. Then we're gonna take you
Like, do I
over
look
here.
fine?
Yeah, you're gonna do a podcast with these people. Then we're gonna take you downstairs and do this whole circuit.
Yeah,
right.
circuit.
It
So
starts.
yeah, so like videos with like food and wine, video with Bon Appetit, you know, video with this, virtual interviews, you know, with a bunch of people, and then like
with a
video
bunch of
recording this,
qualifications.
pictures here, pictures there, and then like okay, thank you.
I was like,
And then you're just like what just
again,
happened?
Thankfully, Casey was there
Yeah.
to
Guide,
maneuver
yeah.
of us.
Although
Yeah.
we all lost each other at one point.
Yeah, we did. We lost each other at the after party. And then it's like, okay, now you go to the after party, and it's where all the like past nominees and winners and stuff are cooking food. Which, mind you, we tried 2 things.
Yeah.
We didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
Drink anything. I was
Ate a
like,
lot
make
of
sure we
Chef
have water.
Thomas.
Yes, thankfully, Chef Thomas, we had his tostada, which is delicious.
Yeah, of
And then it's just getting bombarded by the rest of the people with like
Everybody's coming up to you.
Yeah,
and
everyone's like,
talking to you.
congratulations. There's a lot.
It's just, you're just like,
And so you're still just like in the moment. You're just like, what? I don't.
You're like, but what happened?
Yeah, like what just happened?
Yeah.
Like it's
and,
all such a.
and your phone's on. Fire.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Fire.
texting.
I'm just like, no notifications, thank you.
Yeah, I would shut it off.
Of course.
I was just like, whoa. I mean, other than like, okay, my mom, my dad, we talked to your sister, we FaceTime our
You guys.
managers,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
guys,
Our team.
because our friends that had a viewing party, and our kitchen team, and then they were like, okay, shut up this second phone. There's something
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then just try to enjoy as
Yeah.
much as we
Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the
Enjoy it.
moment. Yeah, that we were just trying to. I was trying so hard to like just be present, but it is a lot to try to absorb, and it's still like settling in.
Yeah.
And we're on Thursday. This happened Monday.
Yeah.
And then I get home. Henry, we went to the hotel, and Henry apparently just passes out.
My social battery was like gone.
I'm
So I
like,
passed out.
I was
She's
like,
wired.
How do you go to sleep? Like, how do you?
You're like, wow. I
with
have this
like my
medal.
medal on, but like how do I go to bed? I like showered. I was like, okay, let me try
With the
a
medal
hot
on?
shower. Now, yeah, right. I'm like, I'm gonna try a hot shower. I'm gonna really know,
We're
like,
told to do weird things with our medal.
Okay.
you're like, you just stay with it, you know. Or other winners were just like, what did you do?
Yeah,
And I'm
what did
like,
you do with your medal?
"Well, I tried
I'm
to
like,
go to
what do you
sleep."
mean?
And then there was like, well, I like slept right next to it, you know. I'm like, okay, cool, that's cool. So yeah, it was just a wild time. Yeah, I didn't sleep till the following night. I could not. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
There was too much happening. I was like, oh my god. And then starting slowly to try to just go over our phones, trying to, you know,
Right.
not be rude and make sure we're talking to our friends and family and everybody, their mother reaching out. And And then first it was just like repost. I was
Basically.
like, there's a lot. I'm like
Yeah,
just
there's a
reposting.
lot. There's a
I'm
lot.
Like, know that I'm alive. I'm reposting.
Yeah, because we celebrated in Chicago, and now we're back,
Yeah.
home in Houston.
Yeah. And
More
also too,
celebration.
it's just like land. And I was like, first thing I want to do is go home and hug my parents.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the first thing I want to do. So that was, that was it. Coming back home, I'm just like, okay, and now we're here. Cafe hours currently. I'm sure once
Now
our
we're here
cooks
in
come
another new space.
I know, right?
In the
front of the
restaurant.
cafe.
We're still in the restaurant.
We're still in the
Yeah,
restaurant.
we're still in the restaurant. So amazing.
Yeah, no, it's been crazy. And now
Yeah.
we get to celebrate with our team. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're all pumped to see us too. And
Exactly.
it's gonna be crazy.
Well,
yeah, I'm just like still wired.
Yeah, well, we're all proud of you guys. Your friends. The amount of people that cry that day. Seeing you
Yeah, I
cry
know.
made me cry for some reason. Because I was like, Henry Larry is so stern.
I know.
But when I saw Henry cry, I'm like,
Oh,
fuck it.
God.
I'm gonna cry too. But anyway, we're so proud of you guys. The city is proud of you. Everybody's proud of you guys.
Thank you.
You're here.
I'm
You
very
made
excited.
it. Congratulations.
We made it back.
Congratulations. But before we end this, you always ask your guests what's on their loaded potato. What's on the James Beard Award winner loaded potato?
Loaded potato.
We gotta find out. Who
Wow.
wants to start?
So
I love potatoes.
Yeah, I was like,
Let's start there.
I was like, I love mashed potatoes, so I would actually,
Put a mashed potato in the loaded potato?
so I would cut it, right, and then you just take your fork and just like go at
Actually
it.
make mashed
Yeah,
Okay.
And then cut it with sour cream and mix it because I also am obsessed with sour cream.
He does love sour cream.
I was like,
Alright,
then
okay.
cheese, some sort of protein, scallion, fresh herbs, salt, pepper. There you go.
Perfect.
He
What
wants
about you?
a fancy mashed potato.
You know.
Fancy mashed potato, basically.
Ooh, maybe fry
I'm
the whole thing.
Good old
So fried.
He's doing what are those like potato the
Fried potato
twice-baked
ball?
potato things or whatever. That's probably what you're thinking about.
Or get it right.
Like potato skins.
Yeah.
That. For me, a good old Texas loaded potato. I mean, I love a big old potato, like non-organic, GMO, like massive size
Yeah.
of my face potato. I love those. Lots of butter, sour cream, cheese, scallion. I love barbecue, so I'm not like big on like just eating like a pound of meat or
Yeah.
whatever, but I love a barbecue loaded
Yeah.
potato.
Yeah.
So like
Chopped
brisket,
brisket or something.
yeah, chopped brisket in there, sauce.
It was like when I asked that one
More
time, like, no
onions.
barbecue in your potato.
You're like, "Ah." No, I like barbecue brisket or pork.
Ketchup.
Pulled pork.
In
some
there.
Pulled pork.
Yes, I want like
Yeah.
full experience Texas loaded potato, and that's my freaking favorite. And we have loaded potato like family meal once or twice a month. Like
know.
for me,
I was like, I don't
I don't know
know.
if they, but
Yeah.
for me, I could eat it all the time.
Me too.
It's my favorite. Yeah, it's just like a loaded potato bar, and
Yeah.
then just do all the sprinkles.
That's
It's my
perfect.
favorite.
That's beautiful. Well, you heard it here first. James Beard, loaded potatoes. With that said, congratulations once again, you guys.
Oh my god. Who's gonna clean this up?
Get this from?
Well, I'm not cleaning this up.
I know. Now we need a vacuum.
Thank you for listening to another
Just
episode.
sitting there cutting it. I know she's just sitting there
Potatoes.
cutting it.
As I'm saying this over them. Thank you. I'll see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you in the next one.